Hello everybody, Halloween update here by yours truly. So basically I actually got another pumpkin. So this video serves two purposes. Just basically an update video. I did get, like I said, I did get one more pumpkin a couple days ago. Got lucky and found one, and it's actually a really hard to find one. I'll show this to you here in a second and plug it in the best I can. Actually, whoops, here, let me go over here. My garage is dark for a reason because there's a little surprise. Well, not really a surprise, but let me just plug that in and then we'll show you my surprise. Okay, so it's the Treadmaster's 1993. I think they call it the winking pumpkin because he's got like a squinty little eye there, and he's got kind of a weird little jaw thing going here. Not sure. He's kind of cool. I like him. He's another one. So I mean, just another Treadmaster's pumpkin, and then basically that's all I found lately. I found two pumpkins in like the last week, so you know, it's been good for me. It's been good picking for Halloween. I'm sure I'll have a lot more. I'll be finding a lot more soon. But anyway, off topic. So basically, this year I figured I'm gonna redo my cemetery. I'm gonna overhaul everything, I think. I don't think I'm gonna do any more of the plastic fencing. You know, I don't really have. I mean, I might do some. I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do with it, but I really don't need it. I mean, it's a pain. The stuff breaks, you know. I mean, the pieces I bought from friend Meyer like 5-6 years ago, that stuff held up. All those pieces are intact. Dollar store pieces were good too, except people kept breaking them. You know, vandalism. You know, they get old, they get cracked. You know, they're dollar. You know, what do you expect? So I think I'm gonna build new tombstones, use state-of-the-art technology with projectors. And we are doing LED. We're not going to do the same bulbs anymore in the graveyard. We're going to do LED lights, projectors. I've got two red ones. I need to buy a blue and a green, or get lucky and find a blue or a green. And basically, they're like your $20 ones. Well, I got them for $5 a piece, so I got two for $10. Pretty good deal considering they're LED and they're really nice. And the old ones I used were just like spotlight bulbs in little holders. And when it rained, all they would do is pop, and our Halloween would go off. It would pop because they would get wet, and then of course blow fuses and whatnot. So anyway, that's the whole idea, is to redo the graveyard with projectors, update tombstones, and this is my surprise right here. This is why the garage is dark. This is the reason. I know my camera's slow. My camera's a little slow. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to be building tombstones like that. You know, colossal-sized 4-foot tombstones. I'm not sure if that's 2 feet. It's got to be close to 2 feet, but if it isn't, you get the idea. I'm going to trace them onto insulation foam that I'm going to be buying within probably 1 month. I'm probably going to start building these in the end of August. Probably the best time to start doing everything, because it's really hot right now. I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it at 100 degrees, but as you can see, this is a Celtic tombstone, and I'm just going to put it right onto insulation, cut it, and then I'm just going to take a little Sharpie. I'm just going to carefully go in there, and I'll just, you know, I'm going to buy a heat tool that's going to carve those, and a Dremel with a router, so I can, you know, go in there and then, you know, cut it, and then cut it some more, and shave it down, and then of course give it the detail. You know, make it look three-dimensional, not like a big old block of insulation foam. So that's pretty much the surprise. I mean, I just want to show you what I'm going to do with my projector. I mean, it's my cheapy Halloween singing pumpkin projector, but I'm going to use it for my gravestones. And basically I want to build at least, I'm not sure how many, at least maybe 10, 12, somewhere in that ballpark. And I think some of the ones I have I'm going to sell, or I'm going to give to my neighbors. My neighbors are all getting a Halloween now too, so maybe I'll just give it to them. So that's my update video, and plenty more to come, alright? Hello everybody, I think I'm going to add this video to my update video that I made a couple weeks ago, or whenever I made that video. Went into Boise, got some pumpkins today. I already have this one. That's a Jemmy. I paid $25 for all of these, including that huge ass totem pole. So basically, this one's like mint. You know, there's no cracks on it. Nice condition. That's how I like them. This one's, I never heard of this company, Funrise. I've never heard of Funrise Pumpkin Company, or not pumpkin company, but company just in general that makes pumpkins and other stuff, collectibles. But this guy, he's perfect. I mean, he doesn't even have a crack on him. I mean, he's got, you know, some flaking paint, but I mean, you know, actually he does have like a, well, that's not a boo-boo. But they make these pumpkins, they're in factories, so they just like rush them. But But you can see from based on him, he's a little bit bigger. And then this gigantic plastic one, it did have a crack. I might glue that. I might sell that pumpkin right here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I may sell it for like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. I don't know if I'm gonna get 15 bucks for it. So I might as well just keep it anyway, just for the time. Maybe I could drill a hole in the back and put a brighter bulb in it, because the bulb inside of it's not even bright. And on one side there's some kind of a weak area. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's on this side. There it is. There's like a weak area, and it's like real. You can hear it popping. It just wants to pop back in. So I might have to go inside of it and pop those out, you know, and put something behind it to give it some strength. But anyway, then I got this one. This is the cool one I've been looking for. He's pretty much perfect. The only issue with him is that he's got kind of some broken teeth there. Well, not really broken teeth, but you can see right there. It's like, I mean, it's just a tiny. It's like maybe a tiny little bit missing. I mean, it's not much. I might go in there some great stuff, foam, you know, that stuff you spray in the spray bottle. It's called great stuff. I might add just a tiny little bit to kind of curve it out to keep it from, you know, getting worse. And then of course, you see there's some not cracking, but the paint's flaking in there. It needs to be taken off, and it needs new paint on it. And then of course there's a little teeny tiny crack right there. You can probably see it right there on the edge of that. It's just, I mean, it's not even noticeable. I mean, it's not even a big deal. But anyway, yeah, I probably will repaint that one. And then the totem pole is made by Treadmaster, which I never even seen this one in my life. This one is an okay condition. He does have a lot of work. He's got an area where it's not a hole in him, but it's like the foam. Something went wrong with the foam, and it went inside. So I got to put some great stuff in there, fill it up, and then repaint it. And there's a dimple here. There's a little one down there forming. There's actually a whole bunch in here. In fact, if I'm pushing in there, I can feel I feel there's like one there. There's like maybe there's like one here. There's like, you can see how I'm indentating it. You know, it's indentating it. Indentation, excuse me. Blech. And then of course there. So I need to fix him. And then there's some cracks on the base. I need to reseal them. The side pumpkins are pretty okay. This has got a crack going up the middle. I need to glue that. You know, go in there with like a little file and just carefully remove any excess paint. You know, basically foam that up. There is a crack right here. You can see it kind of forming. It's hard to see on the camera, but it's going up like right here. And then this is, I don't know what the hell this is. This is just cheapy. When they were making it, they didn't even really bother. I put that, so I'll have to smooth that out and fix that. More work. And then on this side, we got another crack that's going up through the seam. I need to fix. And then this has got a little hairline crack going through it. You know, there's a hairline crack there. I mean, and then this is totally cracked. I got to fix that, and then, you know, repaint that. And I think that's the majority of the work right there. It's just those two pumpkins, the back of his head, and then just repaint it, and then fix the seams on it. Because it's a nice condition. I mean, it's just those little areas, those dimples. And I'm gonna put my pumpkin down because I thought I saw something, but okay, I guess I didn't. I thought I saw an area. Okay, maybe it's not. Oh, that's just the paint. Okay, never mind. So anyway, yeah, that's almost a 3 foot tall. Actually, it is 3 feet tall. In fact, I think that's bigger than 3 feet tall. I know this is kind of a waste of the video, but let me get a tape measure real quick. It's almost August. I need to start working on my pumpkins. This is ridiculous. I got so many of these things that I'm gonna end up being behind this year. But let me get out my tape measure here and see how big this thing is almost. Let's see, this thing is actually, no, it's not even 3 feet. This is like 25 inches tall. So it's just under 35 inches tall. So it's just under 3 feet. So, you know, pretty big. So I paid 25 bucks for all those. You know, to me it was worth it because that one and that one are like pristine, and you know, that one's even in good condition. And if I can find a spare of these, if somebody sells these, I would pay up to 15 bucks for one of these because these are cool. You know, and like I said, I'm gonna fix this little tooth there and put some like foam on it just to give it some, just to build it up so it doesn't get worse, and then probably repaint them. And then I think that's as far as I'll go with them. And he is kind of weak on this side. He's got like, it's not flimsy, but it's kind of And actually, that is kind of getting flimsy in there. Any more pushing, I'll probably start cracking it. I might have to, when I go on that side, I might have to put like some caulking or something in there and waterproof it. I don't know, I'll figure out something, but anyway. 25 bucks for all this, so I had to drive down to go get it, so, I mean, not too bad. I mean, I kind of wanted to pay 20, but I just gave her 25, but, you know, the totem pole's probably worth 20, to be honest, so, and a little elbow grease, some glue, and some paint, and some, you know, foam glue, or whatever they call it, you know, and then these will be perfect, you know, they'll be all fine, so, just an update, and more videos to come, and see you later, people. Bye-bye.